Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So I'm done with my septoplasty surgery, so I'm able to make videos again. So I want to show you what I've been doing. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. Yeah, I had a septoplasty surgery on my nose. That's where they cut out some of some of the cartilage was blocking one of basically my right nostril. I couldn't barely breathe out of it anymore. So I had a surgery where they went under the skin and cut out some of that cartilage and then put the skin back inside of my nose. So I had that done on last Thursday, and this is now Monday. They had splints in my nose and they took them out today. So I still got, obviously it's not completely over with, but I'm able to, I don't have blood coming out of my nose all the time like I did for the last few days. So I'm able to make videos now. I've been doing a lot, but kind of since I hadn't felt very good and been on medication, I haven't been able to make as much progress as I should have, but I've got a bunch of insane stuff coming in, merchandise. I've been hitting it hard and scoring big on merchandise and making some pretty good sales. So I got some of that to show you. And I've got some toy lots that I've been winning and to show off to you. And I'm going to go around the room and show you what I'm doing with, this channel and with my toy collecting channel, Radical Retro. Go over and check out Radical Retro in my feature channel section and subscribe to that if you haven't already for my toy collection stuff. So I'm an eBay seller and I focus pretty hard now on toys. I sell anything though, so you will see me go to yard sales and garage sales and stuff like that, and I flip all sorts of stuff. But recently I've been focused in on targeting toy lots from online auctions, and I've hit some pretty good ones, some pretty incredible ones actually, that I'm going to be making several videos about in the future. I just scored another one today actually. I think I scored about $1,000 to $1,500 worth of toys for about $300 on a toy lot today. So look forward to showing you all that as I get it in. The cons to sourcing your merchandise, toys, or whatever it is online is you gotta wait for it to be shipped to you. And Goodwill is where I go. ShopGoodwill.com is where I go a lot. And they're not like super quick. They usually ship within 7 business days or something like that. So you gotta have the capital and have the turnaround time to get the stuff back and then start selling it. So you invest $300 in toys, it's going to be maybe 2 or 3 weeks before you actually start to be able to even have the potential to start making some of the money back on that, because that's how long it takes to get it over there, get it on listed and all that stuff. All right, I want to take you around the room, what I've been going on. So for my toy collecting channel, let me go over that first. I got a lot of cool stuff that's going to be coming up. I scored the flocked version of Panther for Masters of the Universe Origins, so I'm going to be doing a video on that. I got the vintage Inhumanoids Metlar I still got to do a video about too. I scored some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for my collection recently too, in a lot. You'll see that in probably this video and the lot that I get. And I'm starting to do G.I. Joe Classified. This is something that started to interest me. G.I. Joe was the toy I collected the most of as a kid, and for some reason I just never got into even though they have an outstanding adult collector's action figure line, I never got into it, and I finally couldn't resist anymore. So I got some G.I. Joe Classified figures I'm going to start doing reviews of on my toy channel. And I'm going to be doing a review on this thing, which, go ahead and look that up. Power Lords Vulcan Rock. First off, look it up on eBay. You probably won't find any. You'll find one that's sold, but not with the box. I scored that on an auction, and yeah, let me just say that's a good one. Even whether you're a collector or a reseller, I scored big time on that. All right, let me show you some sales. Here's another lot that I won. I paid about $40 for this lot of G.I. Joes from the 90s, like the Sigma 6 style. I've still got to go through that and figure out what exactly I have. So here's another lot that I won. This is the kind of toy lots I'm getting. Look at all the accessories in that. Hopefully that's worth my money. About 40 bucks I paid. That was one of the cheaper lots. It was kind of a blind bag. You couldn't really see everything that was in the bag, and I think I'm feeling pretty good about it just because there's so many accessories. Hopefully that's enough to make it worth my time. And there's a big snake eyes, sorry, man. All right, here's some more sales. I sold from a toy lot. There was a couple of Masters of the Universe Origins figures. Obviously, I already have these, He-Man and Keldor. Those two Origins figures sold for $22.03 total paid by the customer. Now, Masters of the Universe Origins are the ones that are currently in stores, in case you guys are wondering. These are currently in retail right now. Then some vintage Masters of the Universe pieces. A broken leg Hordak and a beat up old Battle Armor Skeletor sold for $23.53 total paid by the customer. That was a best offer. And from my toy lots, Dr. Evil, I sold a Dr. Evil $10.61 total paid by the customer. And this little mid-2000s Star Wars Padme little figure right here sold for $11.48 total paid by the customer. Then this, I think this is Star Wars Galactic Heroes or something like that. Kylo Ren ship. I got this from the thrift store. $23.52 or $25.52. I can't read my writing. Total paid by the customer. Yeah, I've got tons of stuff I'm still going through from these toy lots I'm going to be showing you. The inventory I have right now is insane. Oh yeah, I had written down here threat because that reminds me, Steve. You already paid me for one set of the Threat Cadets. I saw your message saying you wanted 2 more. I created that listing for you with this says 2 more sets, whatever you want. I thought, I'll sell you a set, 2 more sets for $10 a piece, I guess, and add them all together. I don't mind. I hope that's a good enough deal for you. If not, let me know. But yeah, certainly sell you as many of those as you want. The Threat Cadet sets. That's one I need to make a toy review on too. Like one of the most obscure, weird toy lines, the Threat Cadets, for my other channel. But yeah, Steve, I'm just waiting. I'm not going to ship the other one out until I hear back from you to get the other 2 sets that you wanted to get. Oh, I got to show you the alcohol bottles they have at Rite Aid right now. Look at this nice little spray bottle, 91% alcohol for cleaning your stuff. I think it's pretty neat. I prefer not 91%. I like to get 70% because it's too high of alcohol concentrate. It could like make it like a smoky, ashy looking on some certain plastics, but it's kind of nice to have a neat little spray bottle. Of course, you could get any spray bottle and put isopropyl in it, but I just thought it was neat. All right, here we go. Here's another vintage toy lot that I got. I went on shopgoodwill.com. I paid about 80 bucks for this lot. There's a few things that got my attention. The lot's a lot more dirty than I expected, but I think the figures are still pretty solid. So we'll go through and see what we got here. So we'll start with these. We got some Disney's dinosaurs. These are like restaurant toys. I can't remember if they were McDonald's. I forgot which restaurant, but they have little articulations. They're not really worth a whole lot, but you remember that TV show, Disney's Dinosaurs? That was on in the 90s with this baby, not the mama. So I got a little stack of those. No idea if those will actually make some money or not. They might make a little bit. I'm sure they will. What else we got here? There's a couple Masters of the Universe Origins figures in here, actually. Here's a He-Man. Missing all accessories and everything, but that's pretty neat. So we got a Origins He-Man and a Origins Keldor. So that's kind of cool. I'll probably throw those up together for sale and see what I can get for them. Obviously, I have them in my collection. They're pretty common of the ones. They're not the hard to find ones. You can get this on. You can get these on Target very easily, or Walmart. Or this one only on Target, I think. But they have value. Got a weird little dinosaur here. Couldn't figure out if it's a Jurassic Park or if it's even anything that's a notable toy brand. I'll have to check it out and see. And then there's just a bunch of interesting little figures. Let me talk about these. I got some vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here. They're really, really dirty. I remember these things, but some of them don't seem quite like I remember them. I forgot who this guy's name is. So we got that guy. I'll have to clean these up, see if they're collection worthy. I'm kind of like torn on collecting. These turtles I'm interested in because they're like the original line, but well, the problem with the original vintage Turtles line is they made a ton of the same 4 turtles, like in all sorts of different outfits and stuff, and I'm just not interested in collecting that. I don't want to have military Michelangelo and space suit Michelangelo and party dude Michelangelo, you know, beach bum Michelangelo. I'm not interested in all these different kinds. So, but we got some of the core characters here. We got this is one I had as a kid, Bebop. But the weird thing about this is I had this as a kid and I don't remember it being like this. I don't remember his arms articulating this way. So it's kind of weird. It's like I had this toy, but it seems unfamiliar to me now. But there he is, Bebop. And then his partner, Rocksteady. These are pretty dingy though. We'll see how they clean up. 1988 Mirage Studios. And then I think this guy was General Trag. I think that's how you said his name. I remember playing with these. My friend Daniel had most of these. So even if I didn't have many turtles when I was a kid. For whatever reason. I don't know why I didn't end up getting a lot of them. I think it's because I got into Dick Tracy and bought those instead. And then we've got, I think this is like News Camera April. So, but this didn't even say like Playmates on it, I didn't think. This one just seems kind of weird. I have to investigate it more. So there's a lot of figures that I don't really know what they are in here, but they seem like pretty quality. And a lot of them are these here are like Witchblade. Nothing I'm interested in. I'll try to sell them. The problem with these is these usually come with display stands, and they're not hard to find for cheap with the display stands. So I got a bunch that don't have the display stands. These like Witchblade, kind of racy figures. So we got those. And then there's this one here. I couldn't see. This is a vintage one, 1998. I don't know what line that belongs to, but we'll have to see. See, that one has a weird deteriorated joint in the arm too. Hopefully these hold some value. I think they do. And then we got, I don't think these are Witchblade, but these are, what does that say? Skybolt toys. So looks like the same character, but just with different hairstyles. So we'll see what we got there. Here, this one really got my attention. It's very interesting. I think this might be a modern Ninja Turtle from the early 2000s. So believe it or not, I think that's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure. But we'll check it out too. This one was interesting to me. This one's really interesting to me. 1995 BVTV. I don't know what this figure is. I can't wait to research these and see what they are. So, got that one. We got a Dr. Evil in here. Probably not worth a lot. And Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash, very realistic looking figure. We got I think, is that Xena, Warrior Princess? And some other figures, I don't even know what they are. Here's another interesting figure. There's a lot of interesting figures in here. Check this guy out. These are Masters of the Universe Classics though, so these are some decent ones right here. So this is a solid figure here, Masters of the Universe Classics from the She-Ra line. And then this one would be a solid figure, but this one's an interesting one because I think this is She-Ra's head but on the wrong body and her shield. So we have a She-Ra head, but I think her name is it. I forgot the name of the. Maybe Catra? No, what am I thinking? I don't know. It's just another She-Ra character's body though, so it's kind of like somebody made a custom. Basically, took the head off of She-Ra and put it on here. Maybe I'll give it to my wife So, but that's pretty neat. There is a couple classics in here. These are, of course, are worth decent cash every single time. So I don't think this is the most expensive one, but it's probably worth at least 40-50 bucks, I would think. So there we go. We got to recoup the cash and make a profit. I'll start researching some of this and seeing if I can show you some home runs out of here. All right, yeah, this Natasa, since it doesn't have anything with it, I'm thinking it's a $30 to $40 classics figure. It's on the cheaper end, so that's okay though. And this is a vintage Jesse Bradshaw Johnny Quest action figure, little 3.75 inch figure. A lot of people are trying to sell it for like around 15 bucks, but I don't see any solds recently. So, but anyways, might have some value. All right, here's a little mini home run, number one right here. This tiny little 3.75 inch figure is actually a Resident Evil 2 Sherry figure. I didn't realize that. I played Resident Evil 2 and beat it many times. There's a little girl in Resident Evil 2 that makes an appearance in the game. This is a vintage 1998 Resident Evil 2 Sherry, and the cheapest I see it sell for is 35 bucks. One sold for about 50 bucks. Maybe it was in pristine condition. So there we go. All right, here's a 2011 Jack Pacific Disney Pirates of the Caribbean Blackbeard figure. Not a lot of them examples of solds. I'm guessing it's about an $8 to $10 figure. No bad, not bad though. Yeah, this is see, Catra that's the body of Catra, but it's got She-Ra's head and She-Ra's shield. Because Catra has a silver shield. So it's a pretty neat figure still. I'll just give it to my wife. All right, this is a 1995 Elisa Maza figure, Gargoyles by Kenner. One sold for about $15-16, so not bad. Here's a Funko Mini Mystery Series or something like that. Mini Mysteries, 2015 Walking Dead little Funko figure. Maybe like a $10 to $15 figure. Here's a 2004 Dungeons and Dragons piece, tiny little figure called a Fiendish Dire Weasel. It could sell for $5 to $6. Here's a little 2007 Star Wars Padme figure in a Senator of Naboo edition. A loose figure with nothing else like that sold for $12 free shipping. Not bad. I think I hit another little mini jackpot. This 2005 Ninja Turtle Karai figure, one in less of condition than this, sold for $30 plus $5.20 to ship. So look at that. There we go. That's why I do it, man. All right, here's some more sales. Let's see here. Here's some Playmobiles I got from the thrift store. These are from the 70s, I think. Playmobil figures. That lot took a long time to sell. I actually had some other pieces that were in the lot that I already sold. So these guys sold for $29.83 total paid by the customer. Glad to get those moved. Then the Harley Quinn Suicide Squad statue of figure sold for $26.49 total paid by the customer. Then I sold the Elder Scrolls Loot Crate helmet for $18.39 total paid by the customer. Then that vintage Masters of the Universe Broken Sarad figure sold for $15.81 total paid by the customer. All right, here's a nice little batch of sales. I sold these Sonic game cartridges here, Sega. Sonic Classic, Sonic Spinball, and Sonic 3D Blast for $23.80 total paid by the customer. Then I sold a couple vintage Masters of the Universe. We got Triclops here sold for $14.03 total paid by the customer. Then Rattlor sold for $17.13 total paid by the customer. Then a little Mega Bloks Jailgate piece sold for $6.35 total paid by the customer. Then I sold that Marvel 12-inch Titan figure. That sold for $13.90 total paid by the customer. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.